Well, dozens gathered at John Wayne Airport this morning for a special send-off. 8 California World War II vets are on their way to Hawaii to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor. KCAL 9's Joy Benedict is live in Santa Ana with a closer look at this special tribute. And Joy, it's been so emotional all morning for me.
It really has been, Amy, and for me too as well. I think because every time I interview a World War II veteran, like we all do, we think of maybe those in our lives that we have lost. I mean, both my grandfathers served in World War II, and unfortunately neither of them are here anymore. And so when you talk to others, you realize just how much we've all lost by losing this generation, as they are certainly getting older and older. Very emotional send-off for these 8 World War II veterans that are heading overseas. You know, they were surrounded by so many people here at the airport who came to wish them well, to send them off. Members of local law enforcement and military all showed up to shake their hands and to say good luck on this trip and on this journey. Even their pilot from United Airlines came down to shake their hands during all this. Apparently it is his last flight, and he is going to be the one taking them all the way to Hawaii. There he is right there. Of course, the reason they are all going is this. It is the memorial that now stands in Honolulu at Pearl Harbor, where so many lost their lives many, many years ago. It was on that day, December 7th, 1941, when Pearl Harbor was attacked, sinking 2 USS naval ships, causing the deaths of thousands of people and launching the United States into World War II. Talking about those World War II veterans that were here today, none of them were actually enlisted at the time of the bombing. They say they enlisted after, but they all remember where they were on that fateful day, and that's why it is important for them to go now.
It means so much, especially at the last years of my life. It's just so important. I've been there before, you know, but the 80th anniversary is amazing to me.
I was having lunch, and all of a sudden the radio came on and announced that the Japanese had bombed Pearl Harbor. It was shocking, because we didn't even know that there was a problem with Japan at that time.
Everybody participated at that time, you know. As soon as the war started, people volunteered. Everyone was ready to go. Called it the greatest generation. We've seen so many changes. You know, I started flying in open cockpit airplanes and flew jets over the speed of sound and big airplanes and everything. And there's been so many changes, like the cell phone and everything. It's just, we went from knowing nothing to knowing so much.
Just such an honor to meet with all of those World War II veterans here today. Of course, we salute our veterans every day, but when you hear those stories of really the greatest generation and what they've been through for the last 80 years, it is really just a piece of time that is preserved, and we, of course, wish them well on their journey to Hawaii. Amy.
We sure do, Joy. Thank you for all of that. We'll have a closer look at